What's up, guys? I'm Nomadic Jack, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video, I want to share with you the cookbooks that inspired me to make this channel and the cookbooks that I think you should have at your home to build the best cookbook library you can. I'm just going to get into it because I'm actually really excited about sharing these cookbooks, and I've been talking about them all week with people, and yeah, let's just get into it. So, first and foremost, we're going to go with the Queen. This cookbook, Taste of Country Cooking by Edna Lewis. Edna Lewis was a very famous chef. She's no longer with us, or else I would hopefully go try and meet her myself. But this cookbook is one of the main ones that inspired me to do this channel, because so many times when we're trying to actually do recipes and we want to cook stuff, we end up just pulling a recipe off of Pinterest. Well, this isn't just a book full of recipes. This is a book full of meals. It's every meal in here is like it comes with a story about when they would eat it, from where she was raised in Freetown, Virginia, and like it'll be like a cool summer evening, and it'll have like a soup that goes with it. But there's no photos in here, and honestly, they don't need photos. Edna's words help you fill the story, and it actually feels like your grandma's the one telling you the story about how to cook that recipe, and it seems so simple. So yeah, I love this one. This is going to be the first cookbook that we dive into, and that video is going to come out the Thursday after Thanksgiving. Can't wait. The next one was actually the cookbook that was recommended to me the most when I started cooking in kitchens in Chicago back in 2015. This is Momofuku by David Chang. A lot of you, if you watched any of the Food Network shows or you watched a lot of YouTube cooking shows, you know who David Chang is. Well, this is about his start when he first started his restaurant group. And the thing that I love about this cookbook is, one is the first thing you get to hear, like you know so much about his personality, and you kind of see the edge that David Chang has, and it helps you gain a lot of respect for the chef he is. But the thing I like the most is it's just simplicity of ingredients. The like, yeah, it's just like, it's hard to describe, but it has such good stories, such good photos, and there's recipes in here that I still use in a lot of my own home cooking. The next one, very important cookbook to me personally, Ceviche by Martin Morales. For those that don't know, I lived in Peru for a while, and Peruvian food is unreal. If you ever have a chance to go to Peru, you need to. If you are a food lover, like, please put it towards the top of your list. Lima is like, you'll see people that say, "Oh, we go to Mexico City for food." Go to Lima, go to Peru. Well, ceviche is their Lima food, and more of the coastal food, which is seafood and other fresh fruits, stuff that I wasn't raised on in Nebraska, with their avocados, their papaya, their peppers, everything. And there's a recipe in here that I make every winter, and it's chupa de camarones. It's a shrimp chowder. It's unreal. I'll say that over and over. Unreal, unreal, unreal. It's so good. And I cannot wait to get into this one. But this one holds a very, very special place in my heart, because Peru is where I really opened my eyes to what food can be and how to use it in an everyday situation. And it was just so different from what I grew up with. And yeah, can't speak highly enough about this one. The next one is the Turkuaz Kitchen. I have no idea if I'm saying it right. When I get to featuring this one in its own episode, I'll figure out how to say it. But if you're familiar with social media cooking, she has her own Instagram page with some of the most visually, aesthetically pleasing recipes. But this one has to do with a lot of baking. Yes, on this channel, we're going to be baking. If you don't have to, I'll provide alternatives if you don't want to bake. But she makes it seem so simple, and it also has a lot of Turkish, Mediterranean ingredients, but it's very approachable. I promise I'll break it down easy for you, but I highly recommend this one, and this one is also readily available on Amazon and on sale right now with Black Friday coming up here soon. Now, this last one though, this is the cookbook that made me realize how much I really do love cookbooks. Kochen mit Vroni. This entire thing is in German. And I brought it back from Germany with me when I went there for 3 weeks. Well, Germany and the Netherlands for 3 weeks with my father in the fall of 2022. But I brought back 17 cookbooks from there. Yes, I'm a nut, and we're going to dig into a bunch of them. But I want to point this one out to show you that I'm not just going through all the basic cookbooks that you've already heard of. We're going to dive into some of these international ones. And I've used some of these recipes in food pop-ups. And the main one that I love that I'm going to highlight is there's a sandwich in here that's an eggs Benedict sandwich on sourdough bread with hollandaise, and it even has like cream cheese and sauteed spinach and avocado spread on there. It's insane. But when I went to Germany, I knew I wanted to bring back cookbooks, and I kept looking for like grandma's recipes. But after the third city where I went to another bookstore and I saw this beautiful thing, like I had to get it. And like this one completely exemplifies what I love about cookbooks and my passion for seeking them out and using them. And oh, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to dive into this one. Now, you can't buy this one on Amazon like the other ones, but hopefully one day I'll be able to source it and then we can get some, or maybe if there's enough people that want it, we can make a large order and then make it readily available on a future website or something. But the last cookbook, though, is not really a cookbook. It's actually a tool, flavor Bible. Almost every chef knows about this. It's a very big tool that we like to use. I'm going to go into it. I'll use it a lot. But when I was talking about how I would be at home with my cookbooks and diving into it, hanging out with my cats, I was using this a lot. This helps you find various similarities for food that you want to pair together. Like if you're like, oh, I want to cook a steak, and then it'll show you like what things go in season, or I want to add potatoes, and it pairs them together. We'll dive into this. But this is one that you should order. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you do love to cook at home and you like to even make like a fun seasonal salad, it'll have pairings in there of what fruits you should pair together with vegetables. And yeah, can't recommend this enough. You gotta get it. So all of these cookbooks, I'm going to provide links below in the description, except for obviously Kochen mit Vroni, the German one. But yeah, I highly recommend you buy one of these, one or two of these, on Black Friday. There's going to be the sale going on, but I'll provide links for them. And I'm really looking forward to diving into some of these and showing you like my passion for cooking and also teaching you how to be a better home chef. So, and don't forget, all of those cookbooks, aside from the Flavor Bible, I'm going to take flavors and food and ideally leftover ingredients from the recipes we create, and we're going to still make burgers out of them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a little weird, but I look forward to you guys joining me on this journey, and I look forward to helping you improve as a home chef. So can't wait, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.